Hello, and welcome to the daily card reading. This is a card reading for Wednesday, July 16th, 2025. Thanks for being here. We're going to look at some cards today to get an understanding of the general energy, the universal energy, the collective energy of the day that can help us as we move through it be the best person that we can possibly be. That's the focus of these readings when I do these every day, and hopefully they will offer some insight, some inspiration, and some information about how best to navigate the day ahead, and maybe some things to look out for or a particular mindset to hold in mind as we move through the day. Alternatively, you can look at these at the end of the day as sort of a review process and see how your experiences in the day line up against the cards or with the cards, and maybe get insights from that combination that help you piece together the day that you've just had and make you ready for the day tomorrow. Or you can do both. I know people who do both. Going to continue on with what I did yesterday, which is to draw a oracle card first as the overall general energy of the day, and then two tarot cards to sort of support that energy and to give more details as to how that might interplay into our day. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I hope everybody's having a good week. We're at the midpoint of the week. We're well into the new moon path of the new moon that's coming up. Full moon is fully over. We should be feeling some slightly different energies and such. You can check that out on my moon path reading as we talk about what we sustain and what sustains us. So with that in mind, what do we need to know for July 16th? Wednesday, July 16th, middle of the week, hump day. It's right here. Oh, I forgot. This is the Wild Mystic Oracle deck. I'll show you at least the first few cards here. It's about animals, animal symbolism, not necessarily animal totems, but about how animals can be symbolic of certain themes. And then we have the Lightseer Tarot, which has quickly become one of my favorite tarot decks with its imagery and its colors. Gorgeous deck. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm not going to shuffle this again because I already know which card it is because it feels like it's in the middle here. And I don't want to lose that ping that I had. There it is. It's right there. That's our card for the day. General card for the day. And then this I will shuffle, asking for extra details, extra insight, more information. What do we need to know? What can help with this card, with the information from this card? It's that one. The next one is right in here. This one. Pretty quick. I like that. Generally a good sign. All right, let's see what we have in store. So that is B and work. How do you work? What do you work for? What do you put your energy into? And does it help yourself or others or both? It's my first thoughts seeing that right off the cusp. What honey are you making today? The two tarot cards that go along with it are a Page of Swords. A lot of pages popping up here lately. A lot of information, a lot of new information, a lot of messages coming forward. And the Six of Wands, which is celebration. This is about the end of the journey. Not so much the end of the journey, but success. Really coming forward and being able to celebrate your success. In some cards, it's King Arthur coming back from the quest for the Holy Grail. It can be, in this case, a singer who is being applauded and rewarded for their work, and for maybe a massive concert series that they're just wrapping up. So something's wrapping up today. It feels like something with work, something with what you do, and look for a celebration. Look for something to really celebrate how you work and what you do. The Page of Swords is interesting because this is about, again, this is a servant of air, Page of Swords. Swords is air. Air is communication, clarity, insight. And again, the message vibe. Birds come into play here in this card. And birds often mean spiritual communication, can mean spiritual communication. I think it's great that she's holding these balloons that are like light bulbs that are about to go off. But this is something from knowledge. This is from an insight, and a new insight based on the knowledge that you already have, that you've just learned. Maybe it's a combination of knowledge that you've had, combined with something new that's popping up for like an aha moment. This is also is being fostered by some spiritual connections as well, maybe a spirit guide whispering in your ear and helping you connect the dots on a particular subject. And this is going to lead to celebration. And with work, this isn't just about your 9 to 5. This is about what are you putting effort into. What honey are you making today? What do you want to accomplish today that helps the hive, that helps you build something bigger than yourself? It's about effort being focused on a goal, on an overarching, like a large scale goal, and that really focusing in on the work that you want to do and how you do it and how you communicate with other bees and how you work together to build the hive, right? That sort of interaction is what I'm talking about, not necessarily a 9 to 5. This could apply to your 9 to 5, but this is about the energy that you bring to your work, that you bring to what you are trying to do physically in the world from the basis of the spiritual. So today, it looks like there's going to be some insight and some success today. This looks like a great day for success. This is maybe even some celebration in the evening or in the afternoon with coworkers or with people that you are shoulder to shoulder with in the work that you do. But this is about applying yourself, about focusing, and about work. The physical aspect of getting in there and doing the job that you love to do. This doesn't mean that it's a job that you hate. This is about applying your love and your energy and your spirit to the work that you've chosen to do. And how do you choose? Again, tying it to the moon path reading, how are you sustaining that? How is it sustaining you? That's the honey, right? That's the honey of the day. And there is definitely some success. So today, enjoy the honey. Enjoy that feeling of, that feeling at the end of the day when you're like, work well done and it feels good. This is the energy that I'm getting from this reading. And so today is a very good day to focus in on that and to apply that today with whatever you are working towards. Look for some new trinkets of information that you'll be able to plug in to really make the work sing. Make the work sing. It's funny. Overall, it looks like a very successful day if you're willing to apply yourself, to get out of the hive, get out of any funk you're in, and apply yourself to something that is important to you as well. Okay. I like it. Let's see. How do we want to do a punctuation card? We're going to use the Whispering Woods. I'm just going to pull one card. Maybe get a card of punctuation about this work that we're doing today and about what that's right there. And they say, cleanse. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glen. So this is about, because this is about energy. If you go into your work without, and maybe this is the nugget of information that's going to be important, if you go into your work with a dreary mindset and are relying on outside things to sort of buoy you through the day, that isn't the work we're talking about here. This is about cleansing away that and tapping into an inner resolve and an inner fire and an attitude about how you go about your day. What can your work be play? Can it be playful? Can it be happy? Can you look for, even if it is an uneventful shift, even if your day-to-day is somewhat uneventful, what can you find to celebrate about what you have done today? You are a spiritual being in a physical body that is here on the planet. You've made it another day, and you are applying yourself in some form today. You just have to be, right? So look to what you can applaud yourself for and drink in the success and successful energy of what you are going to do today. Cleanse yourself of that negative energy, of that dreary energy, or find that it's almost like cleansing to find a certain spirit of gratitude with the fact that you are here and you have a chance to do something today that might change somebody else's path, change somebody else's life for the better, change your own life for the better. So cleanse your weary spirit and take a walk in a wooded glen. I think the important part here is cleansing your weary spirit and changing your focus about how you work and what you want to work on today. How you want to sustain work and how you want your work to sustain you. All right. I hope this was helpful. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you can find ways that this applies to you and how this universal energy can fit into your day-to-day. If you have any questions or comments about the reading, please feel free to leave them down below. I enjoy them a great deal. Make sure to like the video, please. It helps the channel quite a bit. Good news, we did hit 300 followers. It happened. Huzzah. I love it. Thank you so much. We've grown really quite a bit in the past 2 months, and I really, really appreciate it. The next goal is 500, so let's see how we can do this. I'm also going to be at a psychic salon this Friday evening from, I believe, 7 to 9 at a place in Bloomington, Indiana. We'll be at Crystal Moon Body Shop, Body Arts, from 7 to 9 on Friday night. It's me and 3 other very talented psychic folks, tarot reader, mediums, Reiki healers, and we'll be holding a salon and as a group answering people's questions and working with people on sort of a group basis to work through questions and solutions. It's kind of fun. I really enjoyed the last one we did, and I'm really looking forward to this one this Friday. I'll have more information on my Facebook page, so that's down below if you want to look into that. If you're in the area, you want to come. Yeah. And it's free, even better. All right, everybody, peace and strength. Enjoy your day-to-day. Enjoy your successes. I will see you on the next reading tomorrow. Bye-bye.